What's up, guys? This is a 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Widebody, and it is an absolute beast on the street. Today we're going to do a walk around of the car, go over its options, and then take it out for a drive. Stay tuned.
This 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Widebody is a 3-owner vehicle, and it does have a minor damage on the Carfax, but the repairs were done with insurance, so no corners cut. Can't even tell. It looks great. Finished in this awesome granite exterior color. I'm a huge fan of this charcoal gray. It's actually super sparkly in the sunlight, as you can see. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love the Challenger because you have this old school fuel filter. It makes you feel like an old, actually like the old Challengers, which is pretty sweet. This one does have the optional SRT performance spoiler, as you can see right here. And in my opinion, I think that makes the back end look way better. With it being the wide body, you get these fender flares on each side, and it allows you to fit a 305 tire on every corner. So that's a lot of rubber meeting the road, and you need it with all the power up front. Other options on this car are the driver convenience group, the Laguna leather package, which we'll see here shortly, and it does have the 8-speed automatic transmission. But overall, super great car. Big old Brembo brakes. It looks fantastic. A neat little Easter egg on these Hellcats are these little inlets right here for the supercharger for cooling. It's on either side, little air intakes in the actual headlight, which is pretty cool. But let's get to what this car is known for, the Hellcat. Supercharged 6.2 liter V8, putting out about 717 horsepower. Absolutely rowdy, and it sounds incredible, but don't take my word for it. Let's give it a listen. Sounds amazing. But let's get to the inside of this thing. And there you go. You have the demonic red with the black interior colors with the full Laguna leather package. Everything is leather wrapped in the inside. This car doesn't have a ton of miles on it, so the seats still look great. No rips or tears or anything of that sort. Here's a quick look at the steering wheel and the gauges. Those old school gauges reading up to 200 miles per hour, way more than you need on any regular street. The backseat of the Challenger actually is surprisingly large. It's a bigger car, so it's to be expected. You do have the optional power sunroof, which is nice. Good option to have there. And here I'm just going to show the startup sequence. You got the Hellcat logo with the analog gauges. No digital, full digital dash on this one. You got your performance timers, vehicle info, all that stuff there. Center screen is actually pretty cool. You got your SRT pages, which is pretty neat. You can adjust your launch control, put everything in a track, kind of mess with everything there. You have your old school shifter here. It kind of looks like the old Hurst shifters, but this one has an 8-speed automatic transmission. Heated ventilated seats. Got your power sunroof like we showed earlier. Demonstrating it does work.
All right, guys. So here we have a 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Widebody. Here's the key. We are going to be using the red key. It's got the SRT logo on the back. It does have remote start and everything like that, but we're just going to get in and fire her up. So here's the inside of a Challenger Hellcat. So you get the nice red Napa leather on this. Makes it look really cool in here. It's a huge car. It just feels gigantic. Like the front corner is so far away from me, but that's the point, right? This is American muscle. Only 24,000 miles on it. Let's start her up. Got the Hellcat logo there. Steering wheel's nice and grippy. With the red key, obviously we get unlocked the full 717 horsepower. Turn the air on just a little bit. It's a little warm in here. But overall, really cool car. Just feels powerful. You start it up, you hear that big Hellcat motor fire up and the exhaust. It sounds great. I mean, it's a really cool car. Shifter's kind of weird if you've never been in one of these before. They're kind of like old school, like the old hearse shifters, but obviously with being an automatic, this one's being an automatic. So I think they do have them in manual, but I'm not entirely sure. But let's go take it out for a drive. This is the wide body, so you do have some meatier tires all around, and the tires are squared off, so I think it's 285s all the way around. I think it might be bigger. I'll correct myself if in post here if that's not right, but we put all new tires on it, so it's she's dialed up now. Dodge opted to put Pirellis on this thing from factory, which they're okay. There's my boy Sean. These things are big cars, but they drive so nice. I mean, yeah, you have 700 horsepower up front, but I mean, we're cruising. And it doesn't feel weird. Doesn't feel too powerful. Before I drove these, I always thought like, oh, they probably feel so powerful all the time. And yeah, when you put your foot down, it's definitely fast. But you know, with just driving normal, you're good. And you can even drive with the black key. I think that's like 500 horsepower out of the 717. So if you want to put somebody in here to drive it who you don't want the full shebang, give them the black key. You'd be good to go. Weep. Never gets old. Supercharger whine never gets old in this car. It definitely feels like one of those older big American muscle cars that they tried to emulate, and you definitely get that vibe here in this car. Sounds so cool. I really like this version of the Challenger because you got the two hood scoops up there, and it just looks really, really aggressive. Hold the window down so I can hear that supercharger whine a little bit. But overall, pretty nice. Got the kind of classic gauges with the digital in the middle. You can take a look at all your vehicle info and all that kind of stuff. You have reaction timers for your 0 to 60 and quarter mile, 0 to 100. Pretty neat. And this is kind of cool because you can change all these things, right? So you can change your power, your transmission, how you want it to shift, traction control, suspension. I have everything in street right now, so it's kind of just standard. Oh yeah, 500 horsepower. So if I want to turn down my horsepower, I can do that, which is kind of crazy. Little squirrely right there, but 700 horsepower, man. That's what it's gonna do. That's what it's gonna do. It's very usable power, though. I don't feel like the 717 is overwhelming. I mean, I think if you had the regular Hellcat non-wide body, it could probably feel a little overwhelming, and especially because those tires in the back of the non-wide body are a little thin. But with these bigger tires, it feels actually way better, way more planted. But I mean, it drives nice. Granted, I have everything in kind of street mode. Put the steering in track, see if it gets a little heavier. Yeah, it's a little heavier. Just put everything in track here. What do I need to do? Level unavailable, auto mode. Floated felt empty, it's traction. It's got paddle shifters. They're like the half paddles, so they're only like from here up. It's not the whole thing. You got your volume control and your radio control on the other side. She shifts pretty good in the manual mode here. Not as fast as, let's say, like an R35 GTR, or a Porsche PDK, but hey, not bad. Just sounds so good, though. I'm a sucker for American muscle, folks. It's American muscle. I'm probably gonna like it. You know, hence the mullet, but she drives good, man. It's a really cool car. Sounds powerful. She sounds really nice. Drives good. It feels big, right? So that's the main thing with this car. It just feels big. So if you're okay with driving something that feels big, like putting that corner way over there, you know, you'll be all right. It definitely looks really cool. The road presence of these things is just so cool. Your SRT pages here. Gonna take a little peek. Wow, she looks nice. In here, in your performance pages here, you got you know, you can do all your, you know, if you're gonna take your car to the track, you could change your launch settings, you know, where the thing is gonna cool down, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty neat. See your constant horsepower, all that kind of stuff, gauges, G-force, the whole nine. You do have a backup camera. Quality's okay. It's a 2020 after all. I think they got a little bit better on the later models, but overall, really cool car. You got launch control, the whole, you know, all the fun stuff. Back seat, probably fit a couple people back there. Probably not that bad. But overall, guys, that's a 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Widebody. Let's go. Finding a really nice, clean example Hellcat is really hard these days. And this is a great opportunity for you to own one. This one's available now at OBZU.